Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is NoDust here, and we're going to play some more System Shock 2. Part 16, Body of the Many. So, as we hop into game, that is exactly where we are going to go. We are in our shuttle, or in an escape shuttle, preparing to launch ourselves into the biomass. So, off we go. Well. Okay. Now. That was actually surprisingly uneventful, but
The many hold sway here. Even I cannot maintain contact. You are on your own, human. Fail me not.
no, I believe at this point a lot of our research would have helped out to help us destroy the annelid and the organic matter that is obviously going to be patrolling these holes.
One of the flying things dragged me and David here last night. I don't remember much about the trip. I guess it must have blocked it out, half conscious most of the time. I keep remembering the part of the Pinocchio, you know. The old man goes looking for the puppet inside the whale. Except it doing it here.
We invite you to spread yourself out on our wall.
One of our many will be there to help you before all.
Oh gosh. Again, these pesky swarm flies are an annoyance and not very interactive. I've spoken about these before. Okay, now let's do some more healing. So there is a pseudo, and we have no map either here. There's a pseudo.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
There's a pseudo chemical storage here. Let's prepare to hack. Nope. There we go. So I will have to remember there's a pseudo-chemical storage here with these things strewn about.
Hi there.
And let's hack this
Please
thing as
make
well.
your selection. Hi there.
Okay, 62 side hacker, not too bad.
Reinitialized.
Don't really need them at the moment, so let's hold off for now. Oh god, do these things just keep spawning? Okay, that's really annoying. Anyway, oop. Here is something for us to destroy. I feel like... Okay, that wasn't cool. And we really are just wandering around in the bowels of a monster right now. I wonder how this looks. Yeah, now that I'm quite aware of the upgraded mods for, you know, upgraded textures and so on and so forth, I wonder how this section looks with updated mods, updated textures and polygons. That would be really cool. Okay, let's head in here. Whoa, okay, so that's a Psy Reaver. And again, we need to kill the brainstem, which I believe that's the brainstem. Great. Okay. And that should be very quickly disposed of. We've already researched the brain structure, so that's not necessary. And it doesn't appear as if we need to breathe underwater, so that's quite good. I mean, it doesn't appear as if we need... doesn't appear this our character needs much if any oxygen. A nerve cluster. I wonder what that does. Badly damaged nerve cluster. I wonder what that does. Let's head on through. Okay, so we are back in this central area. Oh, here we are.
Now I'm convinced that this many, as it calls itself, indeed has a centralized nervous system, which means it would have to have some kind of centralized control. To this end, I've gathered as many weapons as I could and stashed them in caches. One of the beasts discovered a cache and apparently mistook it for food. It simply brought it into the crunching room.
Weapons caches, eh? Let's head on in here. Is there anything in here? Ah, it looks like there may be some sort of cache. Yeah, so it looks like the body of the many fused with the parts of the Rickenbacker. So there are some, and the Von Braun, there are some more chemicals here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to find them if I need them in the future. Okay. But obviously useful to keep in mind. Any other ways to go? Nope. Okay. Let's head over here. Hearing nonsense again. There we go. So when they're low on health, I should probably let them burn out on my on my pyro field. Okay, so there's radiation down here. We have a lot of rad hypos, so I'm not too concerned. I will down them quite liberally, just so we can do some exploring. Okay, we can recycle that. Some more things in here.
Her coldness is not welcome within the warmth of our flesh.
And we're still taking radiation damage. I should actually try and surface and see where this has taken us. So that water itself is radioactive. And let's heal up. I wonder if I can access the remainders of... Here we are, good. Okay, some more resources. And we will probably leave this thing here. And I can't research that, so let's just recycle. Very useful. And I'm actually very glad that we picked up some extra endurance and HP, because this radiation pit is by no means pleasant to swim around in. Another worm-like organ. Okay, so we're not taking a ton of damage. The first few ticks aren't ridiculously harmful, but once they tick a few more times, yeah, you continually take rising amounts of damage. So I'm going to want to get rid of it as we go. And I don't think this is the most efficient way. I probably should have looked for a biohazard suit before coming down here. Ooh, no test. Okay. I have a feeling we need to destroy those.
No thought of compassion. Do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
I think I definitely need a biohazard suit. We're taking ridiculous amounts of radiation. Ridiculous dosages of radiation. I'm down to 5 hypos, so that's very, very worrying. We need to get out of here, actually. Yeah, probably not the best idea to just go swimming in this stuff. And am I going in the right direction? I've just been turned around. This is not... Okay, so you don't get irradiated in this section. It's hard to tell where you do get irradiated. I'm assuming once we go in here... Yep. So let's just actually just go back up. And there should be, if I'm not mistaken, there probably should be some sort of biohazard suit that we can put on before we hop back into that water. because that was quite wasteful of my rad hypos. Although, I mean, that's what the rad hypos are for, to be used, so... Okay. Now, I'm actually hearing a... No. No, you don't. I'm hearing a cyborg midwife, actually. Now, whether that's just my imagination, no, it's not. So I'll put this on AP. My pistol can take care of AP units that are susceptible to AP. And actually, having mentioned AP and energy weapons being related to AP, we need to do some recharging. Head around here. Ooh, side booster. That'll be good for when we do some more duplicating if need be. Okay, so let's have a quick look around. A lot of cyber modules around, just lying around as well.
The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I follow the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageway is open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters, it would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone.
To be one.
Against the
So it does appear as if the nerve clusters that I was destroying previously, they do control doorways of a sort. So I'm glad that we did notice them. Okay, what is this? What is this? Whoa. Whatever it is. Some sort of giant teeth.
5 minutes ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Plunhead towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, the enemy uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Plunhead, but it wasn't even a contest, and I'm ashamed to admit I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn. There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a moment discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more.
Okay. So there are definitely teeth for grinding food. I'm not very interested in interacting with them, but I fear that I will have no choice but to interact with them. And now that we don't have any regen chambers, I will quick save, just so that if I fail, which is probably quite likely. Oh crap! You need to time it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to time it. I'm going to have to time it so that both of the pillars are coming down. Oh, no. Do I have to time it? Yeah, we have to time it. This is just a red herring, it appears. I'm going to have to time it so that both pillars are coming down while I jump on the first one. Okay. So not quite like this, because I wouldn't have had time to jump onto that one. So I need that one to be fairly low, or heading to becoming low as I jump on. I think this set may be. Yep, so they're both coming down now. Hop on this one. Oh crap, okay. That's not helping. How do I get out of here? Can I just vault up here? No, I can't. Alright. And there seems to be some sort of a gas pressure thing that allows me to jump up there. No, it's not. I'm not able to use it with any degree of accuracy at all. So, am I sure I can't just jump up there? see if we can complete this jumping puzzle. Okay, both come down. I'm going to get bitten, am I? No, so I'm not going to get bitten. It looks as if you do have time. It's not ground. Here we are, that's much better. Okay, in we go. There we go, made it. But this is blocked by sphincter. So I'm going to have to go find a nearby nerve cluster to allow us passage. Ooh. Okay, actually we can go through there. So let us do this again. Actually, although in this water, is there any nerve cluster in here? I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through that, back through that passage. See if we can find a nerve cluster. I believe it probably has to do with that area where the cyborg midwife was hanging out. Ooh. Luckily, you don't get crushed here. Okay, in we go. Ooh, okay. Probably should have vaulted there. That's okay. One of the few jumping puzzles actually in System Shock 2. There really aren't many of these aside from yeah, no, this is one of the few. The other one was that stair thing that I failed on, and then the other one before that was okay, failed again. The other one before that was the that gravitronic okay, that gravitronic. Okay, I think I'm going to have to use the upward momentum of this tooth, yeah, to propel me forward, and the upward momentum did help there, and we will do some healing. Okay, so we're looking for a sphincter. Not a sphincter. We're looking to open the sphincter by destroying a nerve cluster. So we've been through there, and this was actually where the cyborg midwife was. I don't see a nerve cluster here. We're just going to have to keep an eye open. Is that what I think it is? Can we grab some of those things? Or is it possible for me to shoot? So let's shoot some cryokinesis up there. Ah, good, it worked as expected. Pretty cool. Is there anything else up there? No, I think that was about it. So just needed to pop a cryokinetic shot up there to open up, to get that thing to dislodge. Now we are looking for nerve clusters. And I am quite thoroughly confused as to where we need to go. Oh, here we are. Is this something? No, that's not it. And again, I don't want to go swimming in. This leads to the swimming section with the radioactive stuff. I don't necessarily want to go down there. Let's just see if this leads to the same place. Yeah, I think it does. I don't necessarily want to go down there without a biohazard suit. And this is definitely where one would have come in handy if I'd been lugging one around since earlier parts of the game. But, you know, since we don't have that luxury, it may actually also be useful to level up the, where is it, Psi. There's one that helps you resist radiation. Here you are. Shield you from 80% of radiation damage. That's actually not bad. Neural decontamination. So I may actually pick that up if I decide we need to go back for a swim. Ooh, okay, we haven't been in this area, so we know that because of these silly eggs that are always pesky. Let's just strafe past. Luckily that was just a toxin thing. And we are again low on ammo for the... okay, this is probably what we're looking for. So more chemicals. There are so many chemicals lying around. Ah, we can level up here as well. Excellent. If I'm able to level up my... so not tech, not stats. I do want Psi.
Hi there. Please
We
make
can
your
hack this as well. Let's just see, just in case, what it has to offer for us.
Hi there.
Since we have 600, yeah, we're getting a lot of nanites again.
Hi there.
Okay.
Please make your selection.
Reinitialize.
Anti-personnel bullets. We actually have a lot of anti-personnel bullets. Some shotgun shells might be useful, but let's sit on that for now, because the anti-personnel pistol rounds will do a lot more damage than the shotgun, I think. Okay, let's. I could even decide to use cryokinesis. There we are. No, I don't actually want to fire into that thing without looting it first. Don't seem to be able to loot it. Okay, this one you can. And I think a fully charged shot will take it out, but the uncharged shot will cost me double the size, so it's worth charging to get rid of that. Okay, for side, let's actually have a quick look in here to see. Okay, that's not leading us anywhere. Weapons up. I'm not going to spend any more on weapons. I will buy the neurodecontamination. So it's going to cost me 6. That's not much at all. And is there anything else I want? I think it might be worthwhile leveling up Psi some more, because it buffs my 69. Not quite there yet, so we're going to need at least a fair amount more cyber modules before we can do anything with that. But now we can go for a swim in that radioactive pit. Ooh, recharge, nice. In that radioactive pit if need be. And I will do a quick save just for peace of mind's sake, since I don't think there's going to be a regeneration chamber here either. Okay, now we can do some more recycling. Let's leave it there for now. And we have 771. Yeah, let's pick up some. Let's go buy some shotgun rounds. AP shotgun rounds.
Please make your selection.
Okay, I think that should do. So I can use these in a pinch as well. Okay. So now we can get rid of a lot of the. Although we didn't find a sphincter, so let's just have one more look around. Sorry, I keep calling it sphincter. It's actually a nerve cluster that will disable the sphincter. I'm not seeing anything, so I get the feeling that it's not in here. This is not what we're looking for. But it's nice to see that there's an upgrade cluster. Ooh, a can of worms. A jar of worms, which we can turn into more resources. Always nice. Okay. Yep, so let's head into those. Let's head into those radioactive tunnels now. We can take the pain, sort of take the pain, so I can be much more liberal with my exploration of and finding of those nerve clusters. Okay, let's head in. If we're heading in the right direction, it's just hard to know which way I'm going and whether I'm even going in the right direction. Yep. So this leads to the grinding area. We don't need to go to the grinding area until we can open that sphincter. This wall leads to, okay, this leads to the chemical manifest. Nothing in here. Yep. So I think it would be correct to hop in here. Yep, here we are. And we can head down. Alright. So let's get the rad shield. It's just called rad shield. On the description it's called neurodecontamination, but here it's just called rad shield. Excellent. So now we can take our time. Obviously we're not immune, but yeah, the rad level is going up much slower. So something's blocking my way. I believe the table is the culprit. And we still need to reduce our rad temporarily, every once in a while, but yeah, taking much less damage now. So I just need to keep an eye on the rad shield and to make sure that it's still up every once in a while, so that I can. Okay, so this is yeah. So it just goes down every once in a while. I'm basically gonna want to have it on constantly while I'm down here, and like I said, it allows me to explore much more comfortably. So that is pretty good, and because we're pretty likely to we're going to have to find the nerve cluster here somewhere. Okay. We've already destroyed the one in here. I do remember there was one in here. Okay. Is there a psi skill that allows you to purge radiation? I wonder. I think I've destroyed that already.
Shield deactivated.
Whoops. It doesn't last very long, does it? No, I've already destroyed that one. Yeah. It doesn't stop me from having to purge the radiation. So it's not a I think I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna want to recast it about every 10 seconds, because having it run out, I take a huge dose of radiation, and that's not cool. And I will actually look at some of the side disciplines to see if they can help me purge the radiation from my system as well, because we are running out of rad hypos.
Radiation hazard.
Yeah, we're definitely running out of psi hypos. I mean rad hypos. Okay, we've been up there. Oh, it's just so hard to figure out
Radiation shield.
what direction we need to go in. Going
Radiation
down.
hazard.
No. Perhaps over there. I think it leads. This leads to the same chamber.
Radiation
Yeah, it does
hazard.
lead to the same chamber. Ugh, not very fruitful here. Let's get out of here and then let's get out of here and see if we can
Radiation
level up that
Radiation shield deactivated.
radiation shield. Level up the side discipline, if there is a side discipline that will allow us to purge the radiation, and then level that up, because I'm going to need that. Yeah, not really having any luck finding nerve clusters. Okay, let's have a quick look at the side disciplines. So this is neural decontamination. It shields you, but it doesn't purge you. And so it's immunity and toxin blocker, don't really care about that. Endurance, pattern, redirection.
Radiation shield deactivated.
I don't think there's anything. Regeneration, quantum relocation, soma transference. No, I don't think there's anything that will purge me. I think what I should have done was duplicate some of those rad hypos. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything that would purge the radiation itself. No. Okay. No, there isn't. Okay. So that is a little disappointing, but I still need to find that final cluster. And this section is turning into a bit of a cluster because, well, there's no way of going forward until I can find. Now, I think I have a feeling from a game design's perspective, you would probably place it closer to the actual doorway. So my next step will be to head towards that doorway. Just have a quick look through here, and we'll head back towards that doorway, the closed doorway. This is antitoxin. There's no radiation here, so it's not something that I'm going to buy. Is there anything in here that we haven't explored? There may be. This area doesn't seem very familiar to me. No, we haven't been here, so this may yield some. No, we have been here. This is where you first drop in, and there is actually no way to get back. So I have no more access to cheapo psi hypos, even if I wanted to. But it's good that we got back to the start of the area, so that I can do a clean sweep, and especially keeping an eye out for those nerve clusters. Yeah, very confusing once you get down here. Okay. So if you head down, this heads to the radioactive pools. Yep, and I believe we've explored those quite extensively. So let's leave that for now. That leads to a replicator and some more chemicals. This leads to another chamber. This leads, so I believe this leads down to the radioactive pits again. Yeah, although I could be wrong. Let's actually have a look here. Does this lead down down to the radioactive pits? It seems like there's a number of passages that lead down to the radioactive I guess like it's a stomach or something. You never know. Anyway, let's have a look around here, see if we can find anything. Yeah, so this will take us back towards this is the upgrade area, and we have been through here. I don't think I'll just have one more quick look. I don't think there's any anything to do with nerve clusters here. Although there are no radiation hypos here either. So I don't think we're going to find any answers to that sphincter here. We're going to head back towards the sphincter and see if we can find anything. Yeah, apologies again for the video. Just doing some backtracking, running around in circles. So, and I do believe the sphincter, we can get to the sphincter through one of these areas. Is this it? No, this isn't it. I think that's it. This doorway over here. Okay. I have a really strong inkling that the nerve cluster should exist between here and the next doorway. Really strong inkling. Now, going up there, does that take us anywhere? I don't think so. Is there anything down here? I don't think so either. Okay. I could have just missed something very, very obvious back there. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past myself to miss something super obvious. Ah, here we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's wait. Yeah, this is what we missed. So I should have been looking up, and this is essentially a staircase, and we can climb up, and there's no doubt in here. Yeah, it's right here. Spent a lot of time running around in circles. Apologies for that, but at least it gave us a little bit more familiarity with the body of the many, and familiarity. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I don't want to fall. So let's actually do a quick save and go for the jump. Yeah, familiarity with the body of the many, and you know, gave us a chance to explore that radioactive area with some. Oh, okay, that wasn't great. But let's do this the traditional way, the one that I'm used to doing. Okay, so we wait for the tooth. I think the momentum of the tooth going up gives you a better jump. Yeah, better jump. Ugh. Slightly misjudged that. Yeah, I don't think this is the best engine for platforming, honestly, but it does the job. I mean, it's not super difficult. I'm just not very good at it. There we are. We managed to vault through. Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
We feel you moving inside of us. The sensation is
repulsive.
Some more rumblers. Okay, and I'm hearing a cyborg nurse again. There are so many crystal shards here. Okay, so there are a couple of chambers here.
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human antler hybrids, it's becoming clear that it should spread to many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure. Things are birthed through a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not, but it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced.
Okay, not very tasteful to think about that. But we've known that for a while, that the many uses humans as hosts to create host-like bodies, and then some of that gets turned into eggs. We have known that for a while.
While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones, are wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only comfort is that the more dangerous organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
Okay. So I need to step away from the machine for a moment. I'll be right back. Apologies there. Real life got in the way of virtual life, YouTube life. We're back in the game. Sorry, that should have been instantaneous for you guys. So not nearly as much of a disruption as it was to me. But that's cool. We are back on track. Fighting half invisible spiders. Not great. Not great. Okay. Honestly, whoa, not cool. I do have to say though that the AI of these rumblers isn't great. I think that one was specifically designed to charge at us, but the ones that are just standing around, I think they're just, I don't know, they seem very oblivious.
With only a few short years of evolution, they've been able to conquer this starship, mankind's mightiest creation. Where were we after 40 years of evolution? What swamp were we swimming around in, single-celled and mindless? What if Shodan's creations are superior to us? What will they become in 1 million years, in 10 million years? What's clear is that Shodan shouldn't be allowed to play God. She's far too good at it.
Whoa, okay. Now, this is a one-way street. I'm not coming back up if I jump down here, so before we hop down the one-way path to a big pool that, and I will quick save before that because I don't want to land on not the pool, let's just have a really quick look around here again.
It's clear that this thing I'm trapped inside is intimately linked with all the organisms I observed on board the Von Braun. Strike that. This creature is the same organism. Perhaps the best way to describe it, or perhaps the only way I can comprehend it, is that the organism serves to perform the highest mental functions of the entire species. The smaller creatures exist only to enact its will. Now, all the specimens act as a whole, like different organs in a single body, with this entity acting primarily as a brain. If one were to destroy this large specimen, I wonder, would it snuff out all the others?
Okay. So yeah, definitely a hive mind of the many. Everything operating constant, and hopefully we can destroy this brain structure, or this. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I want to lure you out. Half invisible spiders. I'm not a fan of your half invisible spiders. But it does appear as if we have dealt with them. For now. Not great. Okay, more spiders. Half invisible underwater spiders. Again, not very pleasant at all. And let's actually head back towards where we were before, where that swarm pod opened up. I want to have a quick look. I do want to explore that area before we head into the beyond. Okay, so we were here, and then I went to the right hand side, and the swarm pod organ opened up. And it doesn't feel great to use anti-personnel rounds, but I have run out of slugs. Although it probably does make sense to actually put the standard on my pistol and use the pistol standard to break things. Because I do believe the anti-personnel shotgun rounds aren't super efficient in terms of money spent to craft. Okay, at least we can avoid that. Yep, one shot. Very good. One shot. Some more nanites. Very nice. Okay, so it's just some resources that we're missing, but you know, it's always feel better. And the darkness of this area. Okay, now we can head into that membrane that I broke apart. And I am hearing a cyborg midwife. So we will ready the AP rounds.
Your time is running out.
This place is a womb where we grow our
Future. Your weapons fail. Ammunition must.
and we get to see our beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
An annelid blob with a huge orifice. I don't think this does anything for us. It looks like these are birthing chambers of some sort. Now let's see if we can shoot this. Yeah, we can, but I don't know if I can access that area. Yeah, we can. So we can shoot those down. Can I destroy these? It doesn't appear as if they have any health or are destructible in any way. I could be wrong, but let's move on. Yeah, so these are definitely breeding chambers. Oh man, again. You know what? While we wait, let's replicate some. Let's duplicate some things. I'll use the Psi booster and let's go duplicate. Since we're waiting for these. Yeah, let's duplicate some shotgun rounds. We'll go down to about... Actually, that's quite expensive. I think it costs about as much to duplicate as it was to buy them from the replicator. But hey, it gives me something to do while we wait for those pesky swarm organs to die out. So... Please, not again. Are you serious? I'll do some healing now. Yeah, anyway, just to reiterate, because these are really annoying me. There's no counterplay against these swarm organs aside from running around, and it blows the pacing of the game. I really would prefer if there was some way to take them down, or some way you could interact with them. Like, the only way to interact with them is to not interact with them. And I mean, so you can't interact with them. And non-interactivity in a game, I mean, perhaps in a novel or in a movie, I mean, because that's the medium, but in a game which is entirely built upon, you know, games are built upon being interactive to the player. You take, if one of your enemies is non-interactive and recurs repeatedly throughout the game, I just think it turns out to be poor design. It turns out to be just frustrating and annoying and bad for pacing. And unless sometimes you do want that pacing to slow down the game, you may actually use those swarm organs to set up, you know, to create tension or so on and so forth, or get the player to run into a new area that they're not so familiar with. I would do that, but I could understand that, but as is, like this, okay, good thing these are just... No, we do have swarm organs as well. But they don't appear to be attacking me right now, so let's just be on our merry way until they do start attacking me. Okay. Or even like having an implant, say like something like one of these implants that you can wear that just stops them from getting from being attracted to you. You know, it could have been one of those exotic or research-based implants that you can wear, and then it'll be like, oh, you know, the little annelid worms won't attack you, and the swarm worms won't attack you, the swarm flies won't attack you. Just something simple like that. Okay, and we need to do some more electron cascading, so let's do that. And another Psi-Hyper. We still have a ton of Psi-Hypers, so I'm pretty confident with where we are in that regard. And very, very dark in this space. So I think we head back to that infinite waterfall. Yep, head back to the infinite waterfall. Let's... Again, recycle some of this ammo that I'm not going to be using. Yeah, so these are the breeding chambers. Interesting. I can't go up there. Okay, now we head to the infinite waterfall. I do believe we have explored the bulk of what this area has to offer. Okay, unless no. Yeah, so we headed through that membrane, I remember, and we checked the other areas. Yep, now it's time to go to the infinite waterfall and hopefully progress. Is this where we're going? Now I'm confused again. No, so we were heading in here. We came from this direction, I believe. Yep. Is it this way? Again, sorry if it looks like I'm just getting turned around, because I am getting turned around. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. And no, this is the teeth section. We came from the teeth section. Yeah, without the map and indicators, whoa. Man, that wasn't cool. Without the map and indicators, I'm really quite lost. And here, this is just... we have been here. Just some things lying around. Okay. I think we go here. That's right. Here we are. I'm pretty sure we're on the right path. Okay, yep. This is where the Rumbler charged us. Exactly. And there is going to be an infinite waterfall. This area looks slightly different, actually. This the texture of the walls and the just the color. I don't know. I wonder if it leads to something else, or maybe this is the actual stomach of the many. Geronimo. Okay, in we go. Okay. Now, like I said, there's probably no going back to where we were up there, so it was worthwhile to explore. And luckily, this isn't a radioactive pit like the one from previous areas. But I do want to loot these bodies just to see what they have. And again, so many crystal shards. If I had leveled up exotic weapons at all, would have been able to melee some of these things. No, been there. Okay, now where are we headed? I'm not seeing any exits from here. I think we're going this way. I do believe we go this way. Yep. So I can slowly climb up this wall. Whoa. Good thing. Okay, now we're not I can destroy that if I need to, but I think it's better off for me to just avoid it and look for. Ow. Look for the controlling organ. That is really painful. I'm going to use a auto heal. The Rumblers very rarely have anything to offer us. There's so many of these. Do they all have controlling organs? Let's actually go back and just get rid of that one, because I don't think... hopefully we don't need to come back down this way. Yeah. Because there's a bit of loot there that yeah, it is a projection. I think it will come back. So let's do some quick healing. Okay, nothing here. Pick up the gun. Whoops. I think that was a side booster I used accidentally. That's fine. Not too important. Okay.
I'm being taken away now. It's my turn. I'm being dragged into some kind of chamber. A number of panels, bristling with what appear to be stalactites or teeth. The creature's throwing down now. He's leaving. It's dark in here. I can hear the moans of someone. Claudette? Is that you? I see you soft, slippery.
Surely the void solid.
Did these things stop coming? Oh gosh. How many of them are there? Jeez. I think we may have found our final boss encounter. Now let me get in there. Oh god, okay, that wasn't cool. Yeah, so this I think this appears to be the final boss of the many. Good thing we saved, the quick save. That appears to be the brain of the many. So this is just before we leap down into the cavern of never-ending falling. Okay, and there are some resources here. Okay, let's try one more time. And I will quick save before we head towards that chamber. Just for purposes of of pacing. If we die again, I don't want to have to redo too much. Okay, but at least we know where we're going now. Okay, here we go. And you want to be moving quickly because these things regenerate. Okay, so let's unload and let's get past before this thing comes back. Before this thing comes back. Now there are going to be a number of floating psi organs here as well. So I'm going to want to dispatch with these shortly. Oh god. Still alive? No, that was one shooting from behind me, and that... Your bouncing shenanigans. I've had it up to here with your bouncing shenanigans. Come on, okay, gonna have to go around the right hand side. Okay, let's do a quick save. Now we're going to... Whoops, I thought that was an enemy. Okay. That wasn't cool. Oh my god, that really hurts. Okay. Let's put the pyro field on. Okay. I don't know if it does much for me. Am I facing the right direction? Yeah, I think we head out this way. Yeah. Or maybe that was the wrong direction. No, I'm heading... No, this is the right direction. I just don't want to be fighting these. I don't want to be stuck in this corridor, actually. So let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving and strafing here. And these are the brain structures. Okay. I don't think these enemies ever stop coming at us. Now let's do pyro field again. We're going all out here. Okay, so those are the psi organs. I should be able to take down those projections now without having them shoot at me again. Now I do believe we need... Oh! I do believe the rumblers just keep coming. And I am going to be... There we are. Okay, I think it's done. I think we're done. I think we're done. Well, that was an intense fight. Ooh, okay, I think that was actually where we were meant to go. Now we're getting... I think we're getting purged out of the body of the many. So this is some sort of... Yeah, so some sort of automated purging.
We die. Beware the machine mother. She is a stranger.
She is a stranger to everything we cherish.
Okay. That was a very intense fight. So many things going on there, and there's so much potential for taking damage. But I am glad to be done with it. And I'm assuming we're going to head back towards the Rickenbacker now. Wow, some sort of cool water slide. Okay. Now where are we? Where are we? Oh, we're still falling down. Still falling down, getting ejected from the body of the many. Here we are.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have
struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
I am now using it to modify reality
to my own specifications.
The process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease in
insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
Okay, so it looks like we've gone from one enemy to another. The many has been taken down, but Shodan has plans for the ship, as alluded to previously. Now we do still have cybernetic modules. I don't think we're going to be getting any more from our friend Shodan, friend/not friend Shodan. So let us level up. I don't think I need any of these. 65. We're just 4 off. Oh gosh. Cyb. Maybe we can find another 4. That would be good. That would be good if we could find another 4. Okay. Alright. Let's head on through and see what we can find. This appears to be the bridge of the Rickenbacker. Yep. Audio log Delacroix.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized Shodan had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop. Shodan has exploited the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. Shodan has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back.
We're in Shodan's world. Cool. And you have more of these little guys for me. Okay. Not great.
You travel within the glory of my memories, insect. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make yourself comfortable. Before long, I will decorate my home
With your carcass.
I have a feeling this is a direct reference to System Shock 1. I've seen screenshots of SS1, and yeah, this very much recalls the feeling of those screenshots. So, you know what, I wouldn't rule out doing an SS1 playthrough, but I think that the mechanics of the game may be too antiquated for my tastes. But you never know, I might give it a try off camera and see how things go. Yeah, okay. Ooh, here we are. Auto diagnostic kit. Whoa! Okay, what is that? What's that thing? What is that? It doesn't appear to be doing any damage to us, so let's head. Now these ninjas are not cool. Virtual assassins. Doesn't seem as if that camera can see us either, but I could just be getting lucky. There were a number of other cameras that I was able to take down without being seen. Switch it to over.
I'm being taken away now. It's my turn. I'm being dragged into some kind of chamber. The ceiling is aligned with a number of panels. Bristling with what appear to be stalactites or teeth. The creature's put me down now. He's leaving. I might have been spared. What's going on? It's dark in here. I can hear the moans of someone. Claudette? Is that you? I seem to have stepped into something soft. Slippery. The stalactites.
Okay, apologies for that. That log had played it earlier, but we did remember have to reload to do a quick load. And these things, these floating polygon things, do damage to you if you walk into them. I don't think they do a lot of damage, however, so I don't need to be too concerned with them. These ninjas, however, probably do a lot of damage. Okay. Let's head around here. Can I? Nope, didn't think so. Again, very confusing area with no map to speak of. Okay, I wonder what these... Whoa! That is not cool. Yeah, so you take a small amount of damage if you run into those polygons. Ow! But not a huge amount. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, here we are.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
Virtual terminals, eh? I think the ice pick will come in handy. Now we can't get through here. How do we get through here? Doesn't look like we can. I'm going to have to find some other way to get past. Can I vault? No, I can't. Okay. I'm quite confused as to where we need to go. Okay, I think we've been through this section already, yeah. Okay, so we're sort of hanging around in circles, but again, not super surprising given the lack of mini-map. Can I head in here? We've already been in here. Yeah, it seems to be, maybe we just follow these strange looking bits of data. I'm assuming they're bits of data or something like that. See where they go. See where they go. See where they go. I think they go through here. I just don't know how I'm going to... Or perhaps I can climb up this thing? No, I can't. Ah, okay. They go in here and then they hop down. Ah, so they do take us to where we need to go. Although I'm taking a bit of damage. Good. So it was an idea to follow the data. Now, I don't want to fall to my demise, so let's do a quick save. Okay. Hopefully we don't need to use it. And looks like this is where we are headed. Is there anything else down there? No, there isn't. Actually, there is, but no, let's not risk it. It's quite clear we're meant to be in this section.
You must understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
Okay.
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end.
Whoa, okay.
I smell the rot of humanity.
Okay, how do I shield interlock operational? Okay. I think I need to hack these shields so I can get through to her. So I will buff my... Can I destroy her? No, she's not taking any damage. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you hack it, you get some shots at her. Is she down? Was that it? What happened? No, that's not it. What happened? We just crashed out. Okay. Let's try again. Again, good thing I quick saved. We crashed out for some reason. So let's head
You
in.
must understand the stakes.
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end.
Okay. I may have ended the game, but maybe we skipped the ending cutscene. Perhaps that was the case. Okay. Whoa. So you burn if you stand on it while it's red. Okay, no, she's not quite down yet. I think I need to hack it another time. Okay, so she's got projections. Oh.
Welcome to my world, insect.
That was it? Did I win the game? Did I not win the game? I don't quite know. Okay, let me do some research, because for some reason I don't think that's what's meant to be happening. Let me do some research and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I have figured out what the issue is. I think there's been a conflict between my one of my video codecs and the final cutscene. So I think what's meant to happen is the final cutscene plays and then you get booted back to the main menu. But since that's not happening, I will be showing it individually. So let's go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't understand.
How could you have done this?
You weren't
Meant to be
Important. And now
you think to destroy. You think to destroy me.
how dare you, insect?
How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing.
A wretched bag of flesh
What are you compared to my magnificence?
but it is
Not
too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the
powers
I can give
to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human, and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah. Record log, Tommy Suarez, 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Van Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Van Braun we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
And a very neat ending there that paves the way for System Shock 3. And, it makes me even more excited because now we know that there is a team working on it. There is something that's going to be happening with the series. And, even if 3 isn't great, maybe 4 will be great. Now, we are going to load into the credits sequence, and because we've been having issues also with that final cutscene playing, I've loaded the credits separately, but let's play them and we can wrap up the series. So yeah, it's just important, I feel, to acknowledge the people who are involved with this game, almost 17 years ago. But still very, very Ken Levine. Look how young he looks there. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a great playthrough, and as I've mentioned before, I will be testing it with the mods. There are some fan-made missions as well that come as part of the Steam bundle. So I will be trying that off camera and just checking it for stability before we consider doing any more series. Yeah, so please let me know how you liked the game, how you liked my playthrough, whether you would have done anything differently. We'll be putting links in the show notes again to the System Shock 3 official website and the mod database and things that you guys can go and have a look at if you're interested. Now, as the credits play, where do we go next? I wonder if I want to do some Bioshock playthroughs. My initial feeling is probably no, but I could probably be persuaded otherwise. But yeah, let's. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the series and its successes for probably a while. And if interest comes up again, I may come back to it, or I may even just end up doing another run through with the upgraded textures and polygon packs, because that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so as we watch this play out, what do you guys think about the game? What do you guys think about how I played through? I think I already asked that already. And yeah, just my final thoughts. It was a great experience. Even more fun to actually go through it. Knowing that I'm presenting it to, however many YouTube viewers I have, however many people watch this in the future, just being able to share my love for the game. And obviously it's not perfect, nothing is, but it really shows that what you can do, back in '99, what you can do with a group of dedicated people with high attention, really good attention to detail, and really good attention to the graphics design, the audio design. I really have to give props to the audio design. The audio logs were very entertaining and very good at world building, and the sound design of the enemies in particular. Something that I'll never forget. I mean, this is a game, like I said before, when I started the playthrough, I've played this probably about half a dozen times, and yeah, I always enjoy it every time that I come back to it. And this is probably a game that I'll be playing for the rest of my life. Probably once every couple of years at a minimum. Just given how good it is. So those are the credits there, and we are almost ready to wrap up. So yeah, thanks in advance, guys, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And again, thank you for following me through this System Shock playthrough. If you're interested in picking up the game yourself, it is available on Steam, and it often goes on sale. I picked this up for about 75% off, and I don't remember how much it was. It was like $1.99 Australian or something. Excellent bargain, particularly given the ability to mod the game and make it look a little nicer. Although I do have to be honest, I like the old school graphics. It's just a nostalgia thing for me, I feel. It looks exactly the same as when as the time I played through it the first time. And I remember the first time I played through it, you get freaked the hell out by the hybrids. And you get freaked the hell out because you've run out of bullets and your weapons are breaking down, and it's just a very different experience playing the game for the first time as opposed to playing the game for the 5th, 6th, 7th time. Okay, so yeah, that's it for our System Shock 2 playthrough, at least the very first System Shock 2 playthrough, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a lovely day and a lovely time watching, as much fun as I did playing. And I will be back in the future with some more gaming content. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed. And this is NoDust signing off. See you next time.